what's up, everybody? It's Thursday night. Time for the shreds. Hope y'all doing good out there. It was a nice day today. I hope everyone else out there had a nice day. And we're ready for a good night. Let's see. As you know, I got to warm up, man. I got to play a little bit. Not as much. I've been working on this Gates of Babylon solo, Richie Blackmore and Rainbow solo. Dang, it's hard, man. A lot of craziness going on there. Oh, we got Stardust in the house, number one. DJ B, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dean, thank you so much. Great to see you tonight. Karmic in the house. How you doing, brother? Danielle. Buongiorno, Danielle. DJ B said, that's the Stone Jackson. Yeah, Stardust said, you better play that Stone guitar tonight. All right, I'll Juji, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Dennis, what's up, bro? Great to see you tonight. And you produce that sweet guitars. What is that one? This is the Jackson, the Dinky Reverse Pro, but it's in the elusive and rare stone finish. I actually have seen a bunch of them out there right now, strangely enough. But this is the one I was looking for, the 1992 model. And that's what we do. But yeah, I played it a little bit for a week or two, and now Sark's like, you never play it anymore. I'm like, okay, I'll play it. Impish, what's up, buddy? Great to see you there. Cutmaster, thank you very much. Domino's Phrygian Dominator, that's how we do. Jet Play, he's crying over that. There you go. Manuel Munoz, thanks for the jewels. Billy Quaid talking about the old symphony. You take a mortal man. There you go. Jermaine Evans, what's up, buddy? It says, Don says, what about the string? They're still going. But Stardust said, he said, you got to play that stone guitar. Like, I'll do it. So Miss Jackson continues to thrive. We'll keep playing it. Billy Quaid, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Jermaine. Appreciate you very much. All right, well, we got to warm up. It's Thursday night. It's time for the Raven intro. Let's do that. right, Stone Guitar's rocking the night for sure. This thing is smooth. I tell you what, the way I set this thing up, it plays mighty smooth. Feels really nice. And it sounds really good too. Gotta love it, man. You know, and I found this guitar out of nowhere. So make sure, if you're interested about this guitar, I have a video on my channel. Make sure and check that out. It gives every bit of information about it. So check it out if you want to know more. A lot of great comments. Thanks so much for everyone for hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Alex Alfaro, yo, thank you so much, dude. Nick in the house, he says, how? I don't know. I don't know, man. It just happened that way, man. Danny says, play Ninja Turtles, whatever that is, dude. I don't know. I don't play games like that, man. DJ B, feeling the fire. Joshua, thank you. What's up, Damien? A lot of comments I'm trying to get through. Oh, it is Troll Tank Thursday, everybody, so be careful tonight. McDonald, yo, thanks so much, bro. Appreciate that right there. Trippy Golly Snake, thank you very much. Thank you, Juji. Christopher Morin, he says, awesome, man. When did you get the new Sixer? It's a couple months ago, I think. I bought it, and then I was trying to do a video for it. And it took me a little while to get the video done. And whenever I put the video out, maybe a month ago, I think. But yeah, I've been playing my other guitar. I played this for a good month or so. Thank you so much, McDonald. Roy Easton, he said he loved the paint job. It's a beauty, man. It's a very elusive and rare finish from Jackson from a long time back. Trippy said, the hardest part about playing electric guitar is setting it up. Man, that's true, man. If you know what you're doing, it ain't so bad. All right, Tazos is back for his daily Iron Maiden. Tazo's daily Iron Maiden request. You got it, brother. All right, there's that. Oh, man. Appreciate all these comments. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Waterman. Appreciate that very much. Amy Highland, hello to you. Danielle, grazie, Danielle. Evan in the house, he says, good day, Rick. Everyone, guitar guy ATX. Dave's having huge techniques. Maybe you have time. I'll try, bro. Yeah. You know me, man. That's what I do. I fix stuff. So I'll be happy to help if I can. Can he email me or something? Rick Renstrom at Gmail. Have him email me, bro. Carnick says it's nice to see the Stone Beast out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remo E. Williams. No, sir. This is a Jackson. Actually, you can see it really well right there. Anyway. Unknown says, how much you want for a guitar? These go for $2,000 plus, bro. So yeah, crack out your wallet, man. But there's some on Reverb right now. But there's a couple on Reverb right now. There's like one on Guitar Center. So yeah, you could get one if you like. They're out there, bro. Juji says some troll made sure to tell her music was slap today. Oh god, you know how people are, Juji. Welcome to the world of YouTube. It's never fun, but yeah, you know what to do. Just block them and move on. They're just a-holes and a-hats. That's how we do. Thanks, Remo. Danielle, grazie. There you go, down. All right, Tassos is feeling the strength on that. Up the irons, brother. Christopher says, with the super chat, he says, you get down harder than most rocker fools. There you go, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that super chat, dude. Malcolm Whitetail, hello. Jesus is the way. He says, God bless you. Beautiful example of God's power, being able to say no to the odds and love it. Thank you, buddy. God bless you. Appreciate that. Sky Raid, what's up, dog? Dark in the house, what's up, Dark? How you doing, brother? Bliss Boneworks, he says, good to see you on the grind. Absolutely, brother. Every night, my friend, practically. Sky Raid's in the house. There you go, brother. All right, we're good to go. Chat's covered up. Let's rock and roll. This is soundtrack 11. Let's do this. Football soundtrack 11 right there. It's a nice warm-up. I'm definitely feeling good. Again, another night of feeling good. You gotta love when you feel good. It's always the best time to play. All right, we're gonna slow things down. On the next one, thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time. We truly appreciate it. My pleasure, Evan. Yeah, make sure he sends me an email, bro. I'll be happy to look into whatever. All right, where did I leave off? Wydell Garcias. Hello. W. Hard, what's up, bro? Bunyan Forest, appreciate that very much. Mallory Burnett, hello to you and thank you. Leah Beans dropping the jewels, thank you so much. Aiden in the house, what's up, Aiden? Good to see you. Eric McDaniel, hello. Leah Beans, how you doing out there? Judy said, she's like, it's Troll Taint Thursday. That's right. Gotta watch out Thursdays. Wacky Wednesday, Troll Taint Thursday, Freaky Friday. It all happens. DJ B, thank you, brother. Moon in the house, how you doing, Moon? Good to see you. Impish said, I just want to say I don't mind you, Rick, playing your newest song. I get you're making little tweaks. I gotta play it anyway for sure. So we'll play it really soon. I promise you that. We got a couple more to go in the warm up section, but I got you, brother. Definitely happening. Strong Spiritualized, hello. Good to see you there. DCP Fishing, what's up, brother? Thanks for those jewels, dude. You rock, bro. Gary in the house, how you doing, Gary? Moon says, get it, Rick. You always end up knocking my socks off. That's right. Thank you, Moon. I appreciate you. Thank you, DCP, and some more jewels. You rocking, dude. Moss Fondue says, E2 can nap. All right, brother. E2 can nap to you too, man. Thank you so much. DCP, more jewels. You rocking, dude. Thanks so much, bro. Lazy Sky Bison says, how? We already had this question, how? I don't know how, man. You have to believe in yourself and work hard. That's all. Very simple. Bliss says, bro is him. That's right, brother. Eli Davis, thank you. Momo Bozo, thank you so much. Tambor in the house says, damn, this dude shreds like it ain't nothing. That's true. That's how we do it, brother. DCP dropping jewels left and right like Skittles over here, man. Thank you so much, brother. That's amazing. Bliss says, you know the character you play in the guitar? That's Rick. Final boss. Dewey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thank you, Donald. Stardust says, Rick, Mama just confirmed Brody got an acoustic electric. Oh, okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that. He wanted one, too. Brody wants a lot of things, though. That's right. Elena Shaver talking about some beans. I don't like beans, honestly, but I hope you do. That's the best part. Canada Biscuit, how you doing, brother? Zaylarada, he says, can you do Petrucci? What's that one thing? Something like that. I don't remember, man. I used to play the Pull Me Under solo back in the heydays. Mr. Y-Rock, yo, hello to you. Rolly Fox says, Dios soy un horrible persona. That's a lot of Spanish, brother, but I'm going to say, muchos gracias, amigo. Fireball in the house, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Lily Violet, hello to you. Pete, what's up, bro? Great to see you, man. Grazie lei, Danielle. Lily Violet says she don't like beans. I don't like them either, Lily. DCP says skills are awesome. I know. My friend used to say, he go, man, there's this dude, he plays guitar, he throws licks out like Skittles, man. I was like, damn. So I'll use that. Donald says, Petrucci asked how, yeah, indeed. Tyler is really into, he's super into John Petrucci right now, which is great. There you go, Lily. Tony Weber, yo, what's up, brother? God bless you too, and thank you very much. All right, that was good enough for Zaylarin. But yeah, Zaylaridin, check out Tyler Shep Shreds, bro. 15 years old can make, and is like right next to Petrucci, bro. Bless he loved the attitude, man. Not too many people like you anymore. Positive, encouraged, supportive, and you're the best of the modern rock. Thank you so much, dude. I try, man. I try. I just out here having fun myself, and I'm trying to, have fun with everyone else hanging out. So it's always good. Irma Harris, you're quite welcome. Thanks for being here. There you go, Zella Radon. That's what he's talking about. Tambor said, who's my favorite Van Halen from? David Lee Roth, brother. David Lee Roth. Dan Ontario said, Stare. Yeah? Stare away. Stare away. You like to take stairs, man? You got to get your exercise on, bro. That's right. Jesus is the way. I don't know any Tenacious D, but really cool stuff, man. I like some of those tunes. Funny. Producer JD, what's up, bro? There you go, man. Dano says Leonard Skinnerd. What's that? I don't know, man. That's some weird stuff, man. I'm doing pretty good, Proud J. How you doing, brother? Brittany asked for my curse. Is that the bullet for my Valentine? I don't think I know that one, honestly. Donald said it's time to meet Tyler to turn to meet his guitar. I was like, damn, that's true, that's true. He did. He met John Petrucci. He met Tosin Abasi. He met everybody, dude. He finds a way. He finds a way. Super Saiyan said, finally, normal shit. There you go, bro. Good to see you. Amber said, what kind of guitarist do you consider Alan Holdsworth? Progressive jazz. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm definitely. I used to have Metal Fatigue and a UK album with Alan on it. It's amazing, dude. Nothing I can't play. Alan is the master of legato. Tamber says, are you a Rush fan? Not like a super fan or anything, but I appreciate what they've done, and I do know I've listened to quite a few of their songs, but not like a super fan or anything. Jones, hello to you. Karmic, so pickups different. No, these are the same ones as always, bro. I think they're a little raised, actually. This front one feels a little higher than the other guitars. Gary said, love your throne t-shirt. How easy are they? Just click and buy, man. If you're in there, I don't know what the worldwide shipping setup is, if there is one. But yeah, it's just click it, and pick your size and click away. Eddie talking Motley Crue. Here's one for you. That's what's up. Kevin James, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Dan on Taylor talking about Buck Owens. Hey, you watching some hee-haw over there, brother. That's nice. That's a great player, man. It's Kill Switch. Okay, Bri. I don't know too much modern metal. Brittany, though, our friend Brody the Super Shredder, who's on his way back from Guitar Center, is actually live right now. He's going to be live. He does play some. I think he does play that. And a song called Rose of Sharon, I think. The only Kill Switch I know is the Dio cover they did of Holy Diver. Project. There you go, brother. Zalaradum, thanks for doing that, man. Thanks for subscribing. If anyone else out there hasn't subscribed, be like Zaler Raiden and hit that subscribe button. Dude, you talking about docking? Oh shoot, let me think. We'll do a quick easy one. It's not love. Did you watch that? Did you find that video, Juji? It's classic. Gary's loving the preacher. Oh yeah, man. Screaming for vengeance. It's a beauty, man. Aiden says, play Bohemian Rhapsody. Something like that. Eric Baker, yo, what's up, dude? Imber said, I just know you were wearing the Judas Priest screen for it. Oh, yeah, man. This is a beauty, man. It's not it's like a reprint of something, but it's pretty nice. Evilette, yo, what's up, Eddie wanted Rat. I'll do a quick Rat jam. How about that? I mean, this week's just free for all jam sessions sometimes. I don't even care. How about this old classic? See if I remember this. Not too bad. I haven't played that in a while, actually. But as a Rat, we'll lay it down right there. It's my favorite Rat song of all time, right there. Where did that go? Okay, I gotta roll back to the original song I was gonna do. Got it. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Eddie talking about mental health. That's a good one there, man. Eddie J, talking about right, man. Eddie's all over the place right now. You only get one request. You only get one request, everybody. And if I know it, I'll play it. If I don't, I don't. I gave you two, Eddie. How about that? Down Jason's home noodler is just to do a live unbox for $200. Said kind of twanky, but everything you got. Nice, man. Always lovely to get a new guitar day is always fun. Eric, what's up, brother from Michigan? Good to see you, bro. He's ready for the Viking jams. All right, I'll throw Viking on there. We can do the Viking jam. NY DA Vinci Bricks, yo, thank you so much. Kevin James, appreciate that there. Aiden Plays, you're welcome, buddy. Scully, what up, Doug? Good to see you. Carmick says, have you seen the Yngwie Malmsteen concert with the Japanese? I have it on DVD or in my shelf behind me. Oh yeah, I've had it for a long time. Ever since it came out, I got it. Actually, I got it from a friend of mine at Pony Canyon Records in Japan. He sent it to me. David Bermudez, thank you so much, man. Donald says, Rad has some bangers. You know that's right. Val in the house, what's up? Legend says, I think I only know the one. That's a good tune. Kevin James said, what's the song about paint everything black? By the Rolling Stones? The one that goes... That one? That's the only anything about painting black I know. Clea said, why in the F's name can you just play everything? I don't know. Because I know a lot. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. There's no doubt about that. Scully, I've been playing for 30 years, Scully. PMM, I don't own one. I don't own no Ibanez. I got Jacksons, Charvels, Fenders, and that's about it. And a Godin, and an Ovation, and an Epiphone. But no Ibanez's. Don said he played Amon Amarte. Nice, dude. Gary, you're welcome, brother. Greatest ever, says Rick. Always glad to see you playing. Makes me smile. I love to hear that, man. Thank you so much, bro. Scully says new guitar. Oh yeah, it's not new. I probably got it a couple months ago, but we trying to break it out a little more. Stardust said I had to play it tonight, so here we is. Impa says one of the best concerts I ever saw was the industrial band Chem Lab. On the back in big well there says F Art, let's kill. It was interesting, dude. I say you got a deep pocket of music over there, bro. That's for sure. There you go, Kevin's. Val said he played I'm Not a Vampire on my show. That's a great. I love that. The very first Falling Reverse album, I think, is a masterpiece from start to finish, and it's all because of Elvis Basquet, the producer. Man, that dude is one of the best producers on the planet, man. Mario Cardenas, hello, buddy. Edward Castillo, hello. Cletus, how many guitars? I think I'm up to 13 or 14 now. Something like that. Sony, there you go. How you doing? Sky said, what kind? What was the other question? Oh, this is a Jackson. Sorry, bro. Yeah, this is a Jackson. These are from 1992. They're very old, very rare. Down said, what's the guitar's name? I don't have no name. I never call my... There you go, Juji. Juji wants to call it the Rock. Juji called... She coined Miss Jackson. I never coined that, but... That's how we lovingly call the purple guitar now. She says, this is the Rock. There you go. Mario's from Bogota, Colombia. Bienvenidos, amigo. Good to see you. What the hell was I going to play? Okay, we're playing 11-16. All right, let's go. Slowing it down a touch. Let's see how this goes. called 1116 right there. That's a cool one. Very emotional song. Very nice. What's next? Shadows in the House is coming up next, so we can load that up. Coming up, Shadows time. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Let's see. SpaceX was at Cliffs of Dover. Nope. You should have been here yesterday. We had a nice discussion about that. But no one plays it, bro. I don't know why people want to hear it. Like, I want to hear the Cliffs of Dover. No one plays it on YouTube Live, bro. I know every single guitar player on YouTube Live, and there ain't one person to play it. Because no one wants to. It's like, it's been done. It's like, oh, I played Cliffs of Dover. Look at me, everybody. And then you're like, wow. Like, okay. I'll be happy to play my original song, but thank you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, you said the black one, the one with the ebony fretboard is Dark Horse. That's right. Scully, thank you. Harry Descatel, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, how you been, dude? Hope you're okay out there. Scully said, dope T. Thank you, brother. I love Jim Judas Priest. Donald, you did come up with Dark Horse. So yeah, Juji 2, Donald 1. So we all got to catch up. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the guitar naming race? Everybody say he's trying to get in a prog route. He never heard of Al Holdsworth. Yeah, check out Metal Fatigue. It's a really cool album, man. That's the one I really got into for Alan. Metal Fatigue, and then go look up. I think it's UK In the Dead of Night. It's a beautiful, beautiful one. Appskiss, yo, what's up? And thank you so much. Val says as long as it doesn't change Dwayne. That's true. No Dwayne. Gary say I don't know any Saxon. No, I used to get into him a long time ago. Denim and Leather is probably one of my favorites, man. That's a classic album, but I never tried to learn that stuff. No. Judy said I was thinking I need to get back to practice guitar, and she found a 1.14 purple demo. Okay, yeah, that's that light. I think it's a darker purple actually. And she said in my head I said no, and she said no latency. That's right. As long as it's the Delrin. I don't know what the 1.14s are. I think that's a Tortex. Is that if a Tortex is a purple Tortex 1.14? Am I right? I don't know. Ibis said, I wonder if Eric Johnson hates Cliffs of Dover. He'd have to get sick of hearing it. I would think so, bro. But then again, that's his hit. He really doesn't have any more hits except for that kid like Manhattan. Manhattan's the best song ever. Any pro can play it. Whatever. But Cliffs of Dover, yeah, he's probably played it a million times. But that's his jam. You can't go wrong. Just like me, I probably can't not play like Symphony 40 or The Fire Within, I've played them hundreds and hundreds of times. But I never, I never tire of playing it, that's for sure. DJ Bino's Cliff of Asshats, that's right. What did I say? Cliffs of Boners, that was the real term. Juji, thank you so much. Flip it too, thank you, buddy. Karmic's feeling that, thank you, bro. Impa said, I want to hear Eric Johnson do a cover of Hoffa. I love to do that. I love to see that. He probably never will. Flip it too. That's an unnamed song called 1116. 1116. B-Trap, thanks for the jewels, man. I kept saying, it sounds like Risk Your Rain too. Nice, bro. I listen to that soundtrack. Not one, and trust me, I get it. People that are not musicians don't have an ear, understand, but they hear certain things that trigger something to remind them of something else, and I totally get that. I listen to that entire Risk Your Rain because I've heard people go, bro, sounds like Risk Your Rain. I listen to that whole soundtrack, not one song sounds like me. But I feel you, and I thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Mario, thank you, buddy. Diana Romig, hello, and thank you out there. Peter Presto, how you doing, buddy? Bubbles in the house, how you doing, Bubble? Jude, you said, how about calling the guitar Monolith? If you like that, you're the namer. I'm not naming nothing. You guys come up with the name. Ty the guy, what's up, dude? Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's old classic, man. This is the elusive Jackson Stone finish. They only made it in 92 and 93, is from what I understand. Thanks, Scully. Eternal. That's okay. That's a Tortex. Yeah, that's a Tortex. Karmic he says the gargoyle scene is there. You go, old gargoyle. Gary says no problem, bro. Alfred Fighter, one of your own grow. How about this one? I love fight. I was watching some fight the other day. It was live. I couldn't believe it. That's a great one. What's up, Baney? Judy said, how about Rock of Ages? What's that? Untankleben, Glauten, Globen. All right. Bam, 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 bam. How's it go? How's it go? Dang, 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 dang. I have to learn that. I never tried to learn any of that Def Leppard stuff. Baney says he play acoustic. That's awesome, dude. I love playing the acoustic stuff, man. I do on Saturdays. There you go, Gary. That's Into the Pit's a masterpiece, man. Jay Riddle say he got no excuse not to learn. There you go, buddy. Get to it, man. Absolutely, brother. Thank you. Baney wants Iron Man. Well, that's a toughie. Gary, you're welcome, brother. DJB says, why don't you call it Jackson Henge? There you go. That's a funny one. Isn't there a Spinal Tap? It's Spinal Tap. I rewrite the song. Jackson Henge, where a man is a man. Save Me says, best commercial jingles. Ah, wow, that's a good one, man. I have to think about that, man. Stardust might remember what my favorite one is. How about, I don't remember. I can't think, dude. That's an amazing question. Commercial jingle. I don't know. Probably McDonald's, I'm loving it, man, if anything. Probably the number one out there. Anybody said, just found out the way you're putting together an Ingve Malmsteen tribute. They want you to pick a song. You know what? I'm already on an Ingve tribute album, if you did not know. From JVC Records Japan, and I forgot the name of it. It was a Swedish record label. They put it out in 1999. I wanted to do Far Beyond the Sun, and the record label's like, yeah, this sounds great, but Matthias Eklund's gonna do it. If you know who Matthias Eklund is, like, I was like, oh, that's cool, man, whatever. So I said, how about we did Hiroshima Mon Amour from Alcatraz, and they're like, this is perfect. So, and then I heard the album, and Matthias Eklund didn't do nothing like Far Beyond the Sun, but admittedly, my Far Beyond the Sun it was good, but I don't think it was good enough. Listening back to it. Sal Melendres, thank you, bro. Muchas gracias, amiga. Save me, thank you. You're welcome. There you go, Baney. Appreciate that. Liam said, I'm better than him at guitar. I am? Nah, dude. I heard you were the greatest, bro. I'm just a peasant in the guitar community. I'm just hanging out, brother. Nah, you're better than me, dog. I promise you, man. I promise you. Joseph Misty, he says War Pigs. Generals gathered in their masses. Zyrate Perchogon, yo, thank you so much, buddy. Excuse me. Gary says Daft Leppard, he don't care. And when I was a kid, man, when like Pyromania came out, I thought it was really cool because I was a kid, you know. Sounded cool. I loved the videos and all that stuff. And then by the time Hysteria came out, I was like, I didn't buy the album, I don't think. It was a good album, but for me, you know, I kind of moved on, you know. But Pyromania is a classic and an amazing production on that. Mutt Lang, yo, insanity. All right, DJB says Pulse. You gotta talk amongst yourselves. Diana, thank you so much for subscribing. Moses Soralana, hello, buddy. About a good year to you, man. Good to see you, Mark Bureau. You have a green screen, yeah? Where's the green screen at? There's no green screen. Do you see any break in the screen, Mark? No, you don't, cause I don't know. Maybe you have a problem. Mark Bureau. Are you a bureau as a desk? Maybe you're a desk. You're a bot, that's for sure. You're a desk bot. Green screen, yeah. Liam says Emmert lick. Hell yeah, Emmert that lick, brother. That's how you do it. You gotta Emmert it all the time. Corey in the house, how you doing, Corey? Good to see you. Jeffrey talking about bad company. I don't know any of that, but I do know this next request, play Victim of Changes. That's a good one. My chat went wild. Okay. Connie Jeetson, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Joseph, I'm not using an amp per se. It's a plugin called Amplitude 5 Max version 2. It's an amazing plugin, I promise you that. It's expensive, but it's amazing. Jose Levar, thank you so much, brother. Imper said Faith No More did a great cover. Man, that dude, who's that rapper guy? Oh, shit, I can't think of his name right now. He's like, not a rapper, but he's like a auto-tune dude. Man, he did a version of War Pigs recently. That was smoking, man. Tambor said the first 3 Lep albums are killer. Then they took a trip down Sissy Town, most likely, man. Maria, thank you so much. Great to see you. How you doing tonight? Corey, thank you, brother. Amanda, how you doing? She's talking about the hall. So we got two for the Viking jams tonight. Jude, you talking about Obelisk? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Obelisk. I don't know. You guys figure it out. You guys figure it out. Corey, Baney, it's a black. All 3 of mine are black. Are they? I think my Godin's black. My Ovation's black. My Epiphone, Chet Atkins is natural. I think natural wood. Meowdy, bro, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Judy says she loves Sad Wings. It's coming up for their 50th anniversary, I think it is. I saw something pop up. They're like going to do this reissue of this 50th anniversary reissue or whatever. That's amazing. Jeff Land, love, priest, hell yeah, brother. Karmic, Gary, thank you. Tambor said, who's your favorite guitarist not named Randy? You'd be surprised, man. His name is Joe Holmes. I seen him when I saw Ozzy on tour in like '96. I think it was for the Osmosis album, I think. And Joe Holmes was amazing. I've never seen anyone play Ozzy's material like that. Better than that. Not Zach wasn't better, Jake wasn't better. Joe Holmes tore it up. Scully says, what are your top 3 or 5 metal bands? Deep Purple, Rainbow, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Primal Fear, probably those. Master Pio, thank you, brother. Val talking about Cake War Pig, there you go. Carlos Galindo, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. We brought out the stone one. Corey said, Scruffy's ready for Speeder. All right, there you go, Baney. Don says, let's come up with the top names for the guitar, then Ripple. All right, we got you. We could do that. You let me know. With that being said, it's time to get into the shadows, y'all. Let's check it out. right, y'all, that was called Shadows right there. Appreciate you hanging out, listening to that. Oh, yeah, we're getting through some tunes tonight. Throne of Obsidian coming up next. All right, we're going to load that up. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out. If you didn't notice, I do have some merchandise for sale. There's a picture in the bottom corner. We have a song called Throne of Obsidian, which is coming up next. And we have a shirt for that. Can you believe it? But thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I would truly appreciate it. Alex, I'm doing good, bro. How about you today, man? Scully's feeling it. Real B said he just ate some cake. That's what's up. I love cake. I do. Mark, Andre, what's up, buddy? Real B's feeling that. Joseph, can you play Bomb Track by Rage Against the Machine? No, don't know it, bro. Sure don't know it, man. Impish talking about going the distance. There you go. Valino's cake is great. Impish said, XS ain't rebellion. You're buying what you're saying. True that, man. There you go. Sabrina Reddington, hello and thank you so much. Judy said, too bad The Rock is already over. Possibly. Carlos says, the rhythm sounds on that sounds heavy as hell. Oh, yeah, that's a cranker right there, man. Nice and chunky. Carmen said, wow, you could put some epic landscape videos out. I think you could, man. I got a friend that does videos. I'll have to put them to work. DJ B, thank you, buddy. Corey said, you got a lot of favorite players, but right now it's his favorites. Rick Renstrom, that's what's up, bro. Thank you, Corey. Impish House called Shadows. Moon Day, here you go. Chris Falbo, he says Shadows too. That's what's up. Thank you, Chris. Corey, he says his second favorite is Brody. There you go, buddy. Absolutely. Impish says, hopefully when I will, yeah. When this stream ends, we go to Brody's. And he was running late tonight, so you know he's going to be doing it tonight. Sad Girl, yo, thank you so much. Bearzilla, appreciate you very much. Thank you, dude. Amanda says, Shadow sounds friggin' amazing. She's tuned up. Oh, yeah, this thing. I haven't touched this guitar in weeks, so I plugged it in, hit the tuner. Everything was already there. I was like, yo, all right. Damian Hernandez, God bless you, brother. Thank you, man. Down says, spark the fire within. All right, we could do that, too. TR, what's up, brother? Capitan Stark, yo, God bless you, brother. Thank you, Real B. Val knows Marble Cake, that's my jam. Scully says, Shadows by Rick, that's correct, yes, sir. Everything we do here is original, except for when I tell you it's a cover song. But yeah, everything's done for that. Carmen says, did you have to audition for the bands you played in? Nah, most of the bands I ever did were either I was like already, calling the shots in the band. I kind of auditioned for Rob Rock, that's about it, but not really an audition. He came over, I played the his entire album without backing track, and he's like, you got the gig, and that was all. So it wasn't any audition, but no, I never had to audition any other time. One Way Ticket says, brother, can you play me? And I've been playing my whole life. All right. Oh, I can play you. Oh, I feel you. Hey, no worries, buddy. I've been playing for 30 years. How old are you? Let me know. TR, thank you, bro. ATL Music, we're dropping jewels. Thank you so much for that. Captain Tom, there you go. Folly VR, yeah, what's up? How you doing again? Great to see you. Dusan Zabuchanovic, how you doing? Hello. Corey said, you're going to bounce over to Brody. No problem, brother. James says, what's your favorite guitar? The purple one. I play a purple one mainly. But that one's my favorite. All right, we're moving and grooving here. Throne of Obsidian, hot on the trail of the Shadows. Let's kick into that, man. Final Throne of Obsidian right there. Man, that's a crazy tune. This plays a wonderful on this guitar. My goodness. Very, very nice. I think we'll stick... Wait, what are we supposed to be playing? Speeder. All right, we'll do Speeder next. I know we got the Speeder and the Viking song coming up, so we'll make sure we knock that out before I forget. Yo, thanks for all the great comments. I truly appreciate it. If you're having a good time in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I go live 6 times a week. I put videos out every single day. So we much appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for hanging out. One-way tickets, a few bands went more music production sound. There you go, man. Karmic said, I can imagine they just said you're in the no question. That's true. Yeah, I mean, the first band I was ever in, it was just, a dude was looking for a guitar player. I was like, all right. I went over there. We became friends. And then the band just kept evolving. And then, you know, unfortunately, that guy, after a certain point, the guy I was friends with, I was still friends with him, but he left the band. We replaced him. It just kept evolving. So it was I was just always the one auditioning people. Like, okay, we need a new drummer. Okay, we need a new bass player. Oh, we need this or that. You know, it was just a never-ending door of musicians for a long time. TR, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional. This is from 1992. Extremely rare these are. Interestingly enough, there's quite a few of them available online right now. I've seen not this version, the 92. There's one more 92 out there, but it has been modified. I was looking for one that was unmodified from 92, and I found it. Dang it. One-way ticket said that scale hit was so far. Thank you, brother. TR, appreciate you, brother. Soldier Sage, Penfold, thank you. TR, thank you, man. Yeah, this thing's ripping. And Mike Concola, thanks so much, dude. Carlos said, did you lay any guitar tracks for any of the Robert? I just did the solos, Carlos. Roy Z did all the rhythm guitar stuff, so the album was pretty well done. I got to hang out here and there, but most of the time, yeah, the album was done. He says, Roy Z would call me up and say, hey, man, I play on this song, this song, this song, this song, do this, do this, do this. I was like, okay, man. So it's pretty easy. Scully, thanks, bro. Oceans of Class, appreciate you there. Juji's melted on that. DJB, Val, Jetplay, Karmic, Soldier Sage, thank you all. Wolf, he said, Alex, I almost saw it. That's what Wolf says. But yes, Alex, he said Wolf House. Heck yeah, but we haven't played the Wolf. We need to play the Eye of the Wolf song tonight too then. Valdier Sanguina, yo, thank you, brother. Crash says, you're sick. You ever think of learning some Lana Guys? I've never tried to learn them. A great band though. I've known that band for a long time. Since like 2004, I think the first time I ever heard them. Smoking band, man. York Rojas, thanks, man. Karmic, you guys have some smoke there. Midnight said, I think you finally figured out pinch harmonics. Nice, dude. Once you get going, man, you can't stop, man. Scully, thank you. Edwin Music, appreciate you, man. He says, I know you, Rick. You do? From where? I know a lot of people in this world. I do know an Edwin. Practically grew up with an Edwin back in Ohio. Is that you? Gumby Hunter, what's up, dog? Thank you, man. Midnight said he's one step closer to winning one of my other guitar players. There you go, buddy. Let's get it going. Thanks, Gumby. Edwin, we're friends on Facebook. Oh, there you go, man. God bless you, brother. Great to see you, man. I love to see it, man. We don't see too many Facebook friends show up around here, so it's great to see you, Edwin. I appreciate that. I almost thought you were Ed Simpson, because Ed Simpson's name is Edwin. But I appreciate you, brother. Soldier Sage, thanks for those jewels, man. Gumby, thanks for subscribing, bro. Gumby said remind him of Matt Pike. Who's Matt Pike? I'll have to look that up. Edwin talking about Holy Soldier song. Oh, man, I don't know any Holy Soldier, bro. I know a little bit of Striper, probably the best I can do. Planet Earth talking about any Chuck Schuldiner in rotation. I think we could accommodate that real quick. Like, I hope you can recognize this song. If you're a true Chuck Schuldiner Death fan, you'll probably recognize this. you're a Chuck Schuldiner fan, you know exactly what that is. I do love, and if you didn't know, I was very, very, very close friends with Chuck Schuldiner for many, many years. Back in the probably 95 to close to 2000. We hung out quite a bit, man. He produced 2 EPs for my band as well. Amazing. God rest Chuck Schuldiner, man. Rest in peace, Chuck. Let's see. One Way Ticket says opinion of Ghost Band. I don't like them. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about them. But for me, I don't prefer their sound. They sound like a very watered down Merciful Fate, and I much prefer to listen to Merciful Fate. And King Diamond's a much better singer, in my opinion, of course. Midnight say he went to the Halloween concert. I say, dang, dude, that was expensive, man. It was like $85. I thought about going to see that. It was up in Orlando for me, but it's like $85 at the House of Blues. I'm like, dang, man. That was a little pricey. George says, or Jorge says, how did I learn how to play? I took lessons, buddy. I took lessons for a whole year with one teacher, then took lessons with another teacher for another year. Corey says, Brody is jamming on a, there you go, jamming on a 1. Goose Man, how you doing? Tony Rizza, thank you. Julia Bryan, hello. Val Kimmer's like, dope. Poser, I don't know. Raining Blood, what's this? I don't know, I forgot. I used to know some sort of Slayer tune. I forgot it, man. Okay, Brody's jamming some acoustic now. Interesting. Billy Messia, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Prep. They were talking about Hell with Dove. I don't know that one. I did a collaboration with some dudes in Brazil with that. I know this one though. Edwin, you probably recognize this. Sing some of the way. Emilio, what's up, buddy? One Way Ticket. Here we go. All right, Judy says, how about naming your guitar Banshee since it wails? There you go. That's a good one. Largemouth Hunter, he say love death. Oh, yeah, buddy. Prince Hill got dubs in the chat. Thank you, brother. Juji, thank you there. Impish, he knows the guitar Winnie. That's right. Megalomania, how you doing? Soldier says, feeling that largemouth. Rest in peace, Chuck, indeed. Absolutely. Gunner Blankenship, thank you so much, buddy. All right, Judy says the Jackson Banshee. There you go. Planner said Trapped in a Corner solo is one of the best. Thanks. Yeah, my pleasure, brother. I love Andy LaRock. I was 1 year away from I missed out on meeting Andy because I met Chuck the year after Andy was in town. I was like so bummed, man. Because I never got to meet Andy. He's one of my favorite guitar players. Holden Sorensen says, I was about to practice guitar. Guess I'll just go to bed. No, go back to practice, dude. Keep practicing, brother. Don't go to bed. People are like that nowadays, man. They find bed is a distraction, bro. Play your guitar till you fall asleep. That's how you do it, my friend. I promise you. There you go, One Way. ID said, is that you really playing? No, not me, no. There's a guy next to me who's playing. I just sit here and mime it, man. I'm pretty good with it. Wait till you see that. I got some videos. If you want a treat, you better be here on Saturday night. I got a treat for everybody. Unfortunately, it's probably bad news. Or, I don't know. You'll find out. Let me know. Make sure you're there on Saturday. Thank you, Juji. Chillville, appreciate that. Sorry to say it's really... I mean, but what about my friend over here? Hey, man, good job. You're doing great tonight, man. Thank you, bro. Just stay quiet, okay? All right, got it. Thank you, man. I'll hook you up later, bro. Come on, chill. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. Vlad Kiev, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good. He says, what's the fashion guitar like kitchen? I know, right? That's a beautiful marble finish, isn't it? We're cooking on this thing tonight. Junebug from Virginia. Oh, great to see you, and thank you so much for the super chat. Whereabouts in Virginia? I hung out in Norfolk and Virginia Beach for a good year back in the early 90s. Gunner says play Blue Sky. What's Blue Sky? Isn't there an app called Blue Sky, like Twitter? I never heard nothing. I never heard of that, unless that's Pink Floyd or something. Mando, he says, do you like blues? I love blues. Yeah, I grew up on a lot of blues music. Bella Marie, hello. Appreciate you, Tony. Midnight says, I wasn't the biggest fan of the newest Halloween album, but the concert, yeah. I got it on my iTunes. I listened to a couple tracks. I haven't been feeling it at all. But I'm sure they play some old classics for sure. Dalton says, I want to be as good as you. You can, brother. You can, brother. You just got to work hard. If you're, depending on your current skill level, I do have some lessons on my channel that could help you get to where I'm at. I promise you that. I promise you that. Don's talking about cupcake. I don't know about Cupcake Blues tonight. We'll see. We'll see. He just asked if I like blues music. All right, Judy says, we dub Rick's guitar to Banshee. There you go. Tony says, can you play Ghost? I don't know none of that stuff, dude. I'm not a fan of that band at all, bro. Sorry. I have a ton of respect for them. I think they're doing amazing, but yeah, I've listened to a couple tunes and just didn't do it for me. All right, where we go? Culture Egg, thanks so much, buddy. Dude, you wants a Queensrÿche riff. How about this And the dead of night should come take you away. Gunner Blankenship, I'll ask you to Google it. I don't say my age. I'm an old man, that's for sure. I am an old man. But you can Google it, I promise you. If you Google, how old is Rick Renstrom? On Google, it shall tell you if you're interested that much. Donald says, Cold Stone. There you go. You got Cold Stone over there in your town, bro? It's some of the best ice cream I ever have. Hunter James says, no any thrice. I've never heard of that band in my life, buddy. Sorry. Mando says, your favorite song. My favorite blues song? That's a good question, man. Lazy by Deep Purple is a classic. It's not bright. That's not a traditional blues. It's very bluesy. Chillville, there you go, buddy. User, he says, keep doing what you love. Absolutely, my friend. Gunner says, look up what? My age. You said, how old am I? So you can ask, go to Google real quick and go, how old is Rick Renstrom? Copy and paste my name and how old is Rick Renstrom? So, but I don't say my age. I'm an old man, I'll tell you that. I promise you that. I'm a very, very old man. Justin Waldrop, thank you, buddy. Rich in the house. What's up, buddy? Thank you. Plan says, Beth, concert to see you was Death at the Fairbanks Inn. I do know the Fairbanks Inn. That's where I first, crazy quick story. I used to live in an apartment in Altamont Springs. You must know where, if you know where Fairbanks Inn, you know where Altamont Springs is. I used to live in an apartment complex right on the corner of 436 and I-4. Went to the gas station one day, go get a pack of smokes. There's a dude in line with the girl, and he's got long hair, and I'm wearing an Ingve shirt, Eclipse Ingve shirt, and he turns around and goes, bro, Ingve rules. I'm like, it's cool, man. You like Ingve? He's like, yeah. I was like, you should come check out our band. I had no idea it was Chuck. And then we played our show that weekend, and some guy, one of our friends runs up and goes, yo, dude, Chuck from Death's here. I'm like, what are you talking about, Chuck from Death's here? He's like, he points over to him. I go, that's that dude from the gas station. I'm like, holy moly. So there you go. That's a little quick story for you. Stephanie Love, yo, what's up? How you doing? Thank you. Donald James says, Rick keeping us captivated. I try. Judy says, meanwhile, it's Rick. It's just Rick and his alter ego. That's true. Was I talking? No, Stardust? No, it's the dude. I can't turn my camera on, but there's a guy right there, and he helps. He plays everything. You wait. I'm telling you, wait till Saturday. If you're not here on Saturday, you're gonna miss the news. You're gonna miss it all. I promise you. I can't wait for Saturday. Actually, it's like this is gonna be amazing. Anyway. Impish, I never heard no Lee Altus before. Now, bro. I heard of Heathen though. That's for sure. Okay, Gunner says Blue Sky by the Allman Brothers Band. I never heard that in my life, dog. Allman Brother Band. I saw the Allman Brother Band in New York. Charlie Daniels opened up for him back when I was like 8 years old. So if that, maybe I heard it then, but I don't remember it, bro. Don said, you never seen Death, but he'll see the Death Tribute. Oh, the Death Tribute band's amazing. Mando talking about new metal. There you go, buddy. Brody's Manager, how you doing out there? Culture said, you're going to check it out. Good to go. All right, Midnight. Yeah, absolutely, brother. We're looking forward to checking that out, man. Culture Egg, thanks for subscribing. Carmen says, do I need glasses on? So you can't see him over there. You can't see him. I'll let you know. But he will make an appearance on Saturday. If you're not here on Saturday, you're going to miss out. I promise you. The person that does everything, you'll see on Saturday. Or mostly. Johnny Retro, he said, if you like blues, listen to States Brother. Okay, another Allman Brothers thing. I don't know. I grew up on like Clapton, Hendrix, Richie Blackmore. That's the stuff I grew up on. Culture Egg, I feel you, brother. Julia Bryant, thank you so much. Judas Priest, we love Judas Priest around here. Gunnar says, you're my blue sky, you're my sunny day, Lord, you know, it makes me high when you turn. Oh, that's the song? Interesting, man. I don't recall that one now. George, Jorge Contreras talking about Samba Pati. That's like a Carlos Santana. I only know this one, buddy. Well, that's a hot one. Midnight says some Queens, right? October Rush says, Epiphone a good start? Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, Epiphones are supposedly better quality right now than some Gibsons. So, yeah, I have an Epiphone. It's very nice. Julia says she's 52. I'm older than you, Julia. You're just a youngin', Julia. Brad Ham said Pantera player. There you go, buddy. Jennifer Real. Didn't you ask for Skid Row last night? This is all I know, though. Youth Gone Wild. 'Since I was born, they couldn't hold me down. Another misfit kid, a mother burned out town. Mama Shredder, what's up? Good to see ya. How was the Guitar Center trip? Beautiful Earth, hello, good to see you there. Michael said, bro, I've been watching you finally sub up. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Anyone else in the chat hasn't subscribed, be like our buddy Michael Archer here. Hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Mike B, what's up, bro? Great to see you, dude. Lord Rupert said, what a wild skull profession you decided for. It's the worst profession in the world, Lord Rupert. Trust me, bro. Music is the worst, and it's not my profession at all. I'm just an old man having fun. Some people don't understand it. I have a real job that pays me the real money. Guitar, I've never made any real money at guitar. I've made enough money to live for a while back in the 2000s, but I've never had enough money to buy a mansion and cold chill, you know. But that's for sure, man. But I appreciate you, dude. I'm trying, man. You never know. This is my last shot at glory, you know. We'll see what happens. William said he's in a band for 4 years. Sound good, man. Chief Roadie at Chica Retreatus. Thanks, William. Appreciate that, dude. That's awesome, bro. Gosh, I was wondering if you were born in the 60s. No, 70s, bro. 70s. Mando says, are you Slipknot? How about this one? This is my favorite Slipknot song. A good one. Culture, thank you, brother. Take care, man. Jason Dave says, you like the Gods? Bro, I opened up for the Gods in 1987 at the Temple Tavern in Cuyahoga Falls. Can you believe that? Crazy. But no, I never got into their music, honestly. I was surprised we were opening. When my friend's like, bro, we're getting to open up for the Gods. I'm like, who? I was 16 years old, mind you. But I listened to their stuff. It was all right. It was all right, man. They were a big band up in Ohio. I do remember they were a big band up in the day. I don't know that one, Scully. Call me the working man. The only Rush I know is this. My two favorite Russ songs is Limelight and Subdivisions. Those are my two favorites. Tim and I don't know any Django. No, I never learned any. That I do know. What the key is that in? What do you do when you get lonely? All right, midnight. Have a great night, brother. Mike B said he loved it. The phones, they're nice. The one I have is, it doesn't play as nice as it should. I need to take it to a luthier, but it did play pretty good. Julia Bryan says, "No, you're not." I am. I promise you. I swear, Julia. You're young. You're a youngin'. I'm not too much older than that. Just enough. October said he saw an Ibanez at a local guitar for only $100, but it was too late. No, man. That was probably an Ibanez Geo, maybe. Those are real nice too, bro. Real nice. DJ B said he got two Epiphones. One's a Studio Pro Les Paul. Nice, dude. Julia said that Jackson sounds good. Thank you so much. Johnny Retro says my favorite band I listen to is called Free. That's with Paul Rogers. Of course I've listened to the Free, yeah. Back in the day, man. Paul Rogers, one of the greatest rock singers of all time. That's good, man. Julie says, Rick, do you know Denver DeWitt? I've never heard that name, no. William Good, thank you so much, brother. DJ B, he's playing one of his Schecters tonight. That's what's up, dude. Those are nice guitars, man. Planet Earth, thanks for the jewels. Planet Earth, you rock, dude. Impus said Brody's been playing. Yeah, Brody has been cranking out some Slipknot lately. Karmic said Epiphone just released a new. I saw that, yeah. Very interesting. The Real B.O. Nardog, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Copi de España, bienvenidos from Spain. Great to see you. Stanley fans, how you doing, brother? G says you should play a Guar song. I don't know. I only ever heard the song Gorgor. Julia says she loved Cuyahoga Falls, the old swimming. Oh yeah. Julia knows some Northeast Ohio. That's right. Summit County. Well, that was it Cuyahoga Falls in Summit County? No, I can't remember the county that Cuyahoga Falls. But yeah, I was from Summit County. Well, I went to Cuyahoga Falls all the time. A lot of cool people over there. Remember, Julia? Do you remember the Akron Agora? You got to know the Akron Agora. Tell me you know the Akron Agora. Lord Rupert said, "It'll happen, man. I'm sharing your channel with my musician friends. They're signing the labels and stuff. But your whole thing is awesome." Dan, thank you so much, dude. I truly appreciate that, bro. That's awesome, man. Thomas Smith, bro. That's my favorite one, dude. That's a great tune. I actually watched a live version of that. Maybe Stardust remembers. We watched a live version of them doing that. It was like 1990 something or late 90s. I don't know. It was sick though. They played it live at some huge festival. I found this channel's got a ton of crazy live videos. Dang. Mike B said, that Clapton like a genius. Oh yeah, Eric Clapton is one of the greatest, dude. All right, Corey, no problem, brother. Let me know when you're back. We'll do Speeder. I was gonna do Speeder next, but I feel you. I like that butthole milk. There you go, brother. I love it, man. You feeling the metal. Chris Reynolds, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Maximus says, do you know E.J. Garland? I've never heard of E.J. Garland. No, sorry. October says, it must have been hard to learn guitar in the 80s. It was way harder. Oh, yeah. Incredibly hard, bro. I wish to God I grew up in the, I wish to God I had all the stuff I have now, like the internet and the massive amount of information out there. It was drip fed to us, man. But we learned a different way back then, that's for sure. I think we had to really push ourselves to learn. United States Marines from Brazil. Hey, boa noche, amigo. He says he's from the jungle Amazonas, great river in the world, Brazil. That's right. Muito obrigado, amigo. Good to see you. Julie says Denver was the lead guitar for the Pilots. So the Stone Temple Pilots? Or I never heard of the Pilots. Oh, in the 80s. Oh, the Pilots in the 80s. Okay. Huh. I never heard of the Pilots. Interesting. Julie says she loved Ohio. Oh, yeah. Julie, you never heard of the Akron Agora? My goodness. Akron Agora was in Cuyahoga Falls. It was on Route 8. And it was like a huge club. It could hold about 2,000 or so people. Usually all the big bands played there. I got to play there many, many times. It was a lovely place. But that's an 80s thing for sure. There was a couple clubs in Ohio around there. Ramones was another one. Temple Tavern, which turned into Ron's Crossroads Tavern. It was like you just made the rounds if you're a band. You just played all these clubs like all the time. TF, thanks, buddy. Robert says, loving the new guitar sound. Thank you so much. These are stock Jackson pickups from 1992. I believe it's a J85, J80C and a J85. That's what they're called. Juji knows. Yeah, Juji, did you check that site? Because, man, he got so much crazy stuff that we watched. Julie said she lived in Painesville in the south. Okay. That's a little up there for sure. Marcus from Pakistan, thank you so much, buddy. Mike said he saw Korn with Stain on the Issues tour. Nice, dude. I never got to see him live. I would have liked to, though. They're probably, out of all the new metal bands, they were my favorite band. I thought they were really cool. Mike B, thanks for the super chat, brother. So kind of you, dude. I appreciate you. You know that? Corey said, all right, he's back. All right, and it's speeder time. Corey's back. To you, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse, my friend. Very nice, wonderful guitar. I just got it recently. He's talking about the Guys. As I say, I opened for the Guys in 1987, bro. I was never a fan of their music, though, but it was cool to open up for them. Nicholas Haybear, he says Acromelia needs to be a metal band. Yeah, that's an interesting name. I don't even know what that means. I'll have to look it up. Julia said, Julia says, look up the Pilots on Wikipedia. I will. I'll check that out. Stanley was at Korn with Disturbed in 2006. Now, that's a heavy-duty show, bro. Gage Panacio, hello. Judy says she subbed. Okay. Just up off Highway 90. Okay, I know where that's at. Shotgun, can you do Wait by Wild? That's a great song. Wait, I never had a chance to love you. Now I only want to think about you one more time. That's a great album, honestly. Don't know none of their songs like that. Karnak said, when you were younger, did you have any friends that were interested in music? Was all? Yeah, one of my friends, a couple people. Most of the people were like stoners or whatever, and they were like, I'm playing guitar, man. They just would get stoned all the time. And but one of my friends, his name's Joseph Arthur. He's actually a lot more famous than I ever was. He was signed to Peter Gabriel's label for a long time. He's still doing stuff too. But we were like really good friends, best friends practically. And we hung out all the time. We practiced back and forth like constantly, man. We pushed each other like you would not believe. Thank you, Mike. Insatiable says Prince versus Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton all day, bro. 100%. Prince is great. Prince is a much better producer and I don't know about songwriter, but I think Prince is a producer, a multi-instrumentalist. But Eric Clapton was God, dude, back in the day. Trust me. Shotgun, thank you. October said he just learned Hail of the King by Avenged Sevenfold. That's amazing, dude. That's a great tune too, man. Yeah. Shotgun, there you go. Judy says she's up. Who's she? Oh, she? Who's she? I don't even know. I'm lost. So we're gonna play Speeder now because I don't even know where we're going. Anyway, those who know. Those who don't know, this is called Speeder. This is a bumpy song. Buckle up. Do what you gotta do. Hang on tight. We're going on a ride. that's called Speeder right there. Hope you're safe after that. It got super bumpy. A crazy tune that is. Wow, man. The time, I don't know what's going on this week. Time is flying, which is a good and a bad thing, I guess. We got to do the new song of the week before I forget that. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I truly do appreciate it. Okay, Juji, she said that's a Peter. I don't know much Peter Gabriel other than Shock the Monkey and In Your Eyes and whatever was on MTV. That's the only thing Peter Gabriel I ever knew. Realistically, so that makes sense. But yeah, my friend Peter Gabriel saw him playing in the club and signed him to his record label, and yeah, and off he went, man. I was so proud of him, man. But it's funny. He goes, I was like, dude, you got really. I was like, you're more famous to me. No, bro, you're more famous to me. I'm like, how's that, dude? You had one of the biggest artists in the planet hooking you up, dog. But that's fun, man. I talked to him recently. He's amazing, man. Juji, thank you. Ken Land talking about 80s dub bands. White Lion, oh yeah. White Snake, Warrant Winger, Great White. Absolutely, man. Some classics right there. DJ B, thank you. Conehead in the house. How you doing, brother? Powder Don't I Feel That, brother. Thank you so much. That's a good one there. Savvy said, I was just about to say I had no excuse. I don't know. There are no such thing as excuses with all this internet information you have. I swear, I never had none of this stuff. Big Lack and that's what's up, brother. Savvy Lav, how you doing? Thank you, Big Lex. I love that guitar and the way you play shred, bro. Thank you so much, bro. E23 says, hell yeah, bro, just what I need to start my graveyard shift. All right, brother, stay safe out there, and I appreciate you, man. There you go, Mike. Mike B knows. Laura Rupert said, anyone like Strandberg? I've never tried one, bro. Our friend Tyler Shep, who's a 15-year-old guitar player on YouTube, Tyler Shep Shreds, if you want to check him out. He plays a Strandberg. I'm supposed to, hopefully next month we'll be meeting for the first time in person, and we're going to swap guitars. I'm going to try a Strandberg out, so I'm looking forward to that, hopefully. Shotgun, thanks, brother. Lord, he said PRS. I've played a PRS. I didn't like it. It felt like a Gibson to me. I'm not a fan of Gibson guitar. I don't never like the shape of Gibsons, but they always sound great. The Gibsons sound great. Eric Baker, what's up, bud? Slappy Bigelow, thank you. Shotgun said, I'm 100% can I do that. Not too many people can. That kid I was just talking about, Tyler Shep, he's about the only one that can play it exactly like that, which is wild. All right, Judy said that was the perfect song to shred the bit. I feel that. Thank you, Juji. Have a great sleep and up great tomorrow. DJ B said expensive. Yeah, they are very expensive indeed. Yeah, I looked at those Strandbergs, they're like $2,000. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. People would be like, yo, bro, you need to get yourself a Strandberg. Like, oh, you gonna pay for it, bro? Not me, dog. For the price of $2,000, I could probably get 2 Jacksons and real nice ones at that. So, yeah, no thanks. But if someone wants to donate a Strandberg, I'm all about it. Eric knows, let's go. Corey, thank you. Carmen said, amazing. I hear every note with the speed of that song. Thank you, Carmen. Mike B, feeling it. Tony said, damn. Thank you, brother. Shotgun says, does locking tuners can give good tuning stability on a tremolo? Well, I mean, first off, if you have a Floyd Rose, you want these. These are locking nuts. You can see that, locking nuts. If you don't have a locking nut, then yeah. I have a Fender Strat that has Spertzel locking tuners on it, and they're great. My Strat will stay in tune forever with those things. But yeah, if you don't have a Floyd Rose tremolo, then yeah, get some. I don't know what the brands are these days. I have Spertzel. They're from Germany. Pretty nice. Sperzel. Spertzel. Which always reminds me of the spatula. And if you ever been to Germany, they got this like noodly dish called Spätzle. It's pretty good. I lived off that stuff for a couple weeks. Laura says they sound and feel amazing though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd love to try one. Conan talking about bad boys. Wait, how's that one go? If that's Is that? I can't remember how that goes. I don't know if we played bad. I played Bad Boys. I was probably like about 17 or 18. The band I was in, we played Bad Boys and Still of the Night, which I guess I can play Still of the Night these days, but I haven't played a lot of the other stuff. Rob the Voice, thanks for the jewels, bro. Powder Donut, thank you, buddy. Bucket full of teeth, yo, what's up? And thank you. Cub Pernicus, thank you very much, man. Corey says, burn your tires off. That's right. Conan talking about Genesis. Sega Genesis, that's my jam. Are you talking about the band Genesis? Donald says, speeders pump with adrenaline. That's true. Tony, thanks for the jewels, man. Powder, thank you, brother. Tony with the more jewels, appreciate it. Cuba Kerner says, listen to Genesis. Bro, I grew up on Genesis, man. It was like they played it on MTV like every hour, bro. Listen to them. What are you talking about? I heard them quite a bit. E23, hit the subscribe. Thank you so much, brother. Anyone else that hasn't subscribed, be like our buddy E23 or hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Super Dave in the house. What's up, brother? He said, that guitar looks awesome. Thank you, bro. I love this. Yeah, I had one of these back in mid-90s, and I had to, unfortunately, pawn it in probably 2004-ish or so. It's a sad day. But I kind of got it back, sort of. Mike B talking about Sledge. I'm gonna be your sledgehammer. It's a great tune, man. Lord Rupert with the jewels, thank you. Tony with more jewels, appreciate that. Donald says Speeder is fun to listen to and fun to play. That's right. Karmic says Sledgehammer is played. The first Peter Gabriel I ever saw was like Shock the Monkey. I love that song. He's like, and I'd be like, I'd wait for like, oh come on, play Shock the Monkey, man. I want to see Shock the Monkey. It's a good song. Cooper, Ace Frehley like Frehley's Comet or just Kiss like. That's about it, man. I love Ace though. I grew up idolizing Ace Frehley when I was a little kid, man. I didn't even play guitar. I played tennis racket. I had an air guitar tennis racket, and I loved playing Ace's stuff. Tony, thanks for the jewels, and Laura with the more jewels. You guys are killing it tonight. Thank you, guys. All right, Juji, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Nice, a little double live Gonzo, old Ted. Oh, you see, we were in Brody's chat, and some guy goes, play some Ted Nugget. I was like, Nugget? There's actually a Ted Nugget out in the world. Can you believe it? How's it going? Cat scratch fever. E23 said, Callus is like a mother. I need to get back to shredder. Oh, yeah, bro. You got to have those, man. Tank Smith talking about Tom Petty. I don't know any Tom Petty, man. That's not my style, bro, but I got nothing bad to say about Tom Petty. He's a national treasure, man, for sure. Oh, shoot, War Rumors talking about something. There we go, man. Ben Yo said Paul Satriani. Who's Paul Satriani? Is that like a cross between Paul Stanley and Joe Satriani? I don't even know. Grand Slam, I don't like Ghost, man, but go. You'll find someone out there that plays Ghost probably. Nah, I mean, I don't play that stuff. Nothing bad to say about him. Not my speed, man. Not my style. October said, you remember hearing Speeder for the first time when I cross stream. I had one of the parts stuck in my head. There you go, man. He said he just heard it again. War Rumors, I got some Dio, bro. All right, here's something for Tank Smith, the old classic, man. This is all. If bro can play Dragon Force, he's probably pretty good, man. And I do play that twice as fast as Herman plays it on the record. FYI. VV Tur, please what? Mike B said Holy Diver was awesome. That's my favorite, bro. Sarah says, can we get 83,200 on that? I don't know. We're going to try. We got 175 people in there. Who isn't subscribed to the channel? We'd be very happy if you subscribe. That's it. Croft Lichtenwald, he says spatula. I lived off that stuff, bro, when I was in Germany, man. My gosh, man. I thought it was delicious. DJ B said, you don't touch expensive guitar. If I do, I might want to. That's right, bro. We got to watch out. Mateus Vinicius, Bark at the Moon. Okay, I got that. We do. I got some stuff for y'all. Eric B talking about the strangle. I got you in a stranglehold, baby. DJ Halloween liking this guitar. That's a beauty, man, right? Good stuff. Thank you, bro. All right, War Rumors want to say I bark too. All right, man, we got you covered. Cohen said, "Oop, I missed your birthday to Richie Blackmore." I'm gonna try it. I've been working on a classic Richie solo. I don't have. I could if you're interested, I'll fumble through it. If anyone's interested in hearing me fumble through a Richie Blackmore solo, I'm kind of getting it. Guitar Cave wants that. All right, well, I gotta write this down, y'all. All right, Bark at the Moon. Let me write this down here. All right, so we got Bark at the Moon. What was the other one? Still the Night. What was the other one I was supposed to do? I can't remember. Oh, Holy Diver. Holy Diver. Oh, Holy Diver. Okay, got it. All right. Oh, I'll do a triple solo jam session here. And I can guarantee there's no one on YouTube that can do what I'm about to do. And if you could find someone, please let me know. Because I would like to see that. I'd be happy to see that, honestly. I would watch that. Personally, I would watch that. All right, a couple more comments here we got to read. Saw dude, yo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, shoot, did I write Still of the Night then, too? I did. Okay, I got it. John says, you sure remember the whole... I don't know. Maybe not, man. Maybe not. Kraft Lichtenwald, he knew that Dragon Force. That's right. Thanks, Davey. Good to see you. TJK possibly says, when you going on tour? When I have about $50,000. We're at about none. We're at about zero right now. But we're trying, bro. We're trying. Christian Clue, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, and thank you. Tambor said Ace was cool. Gene and Paul were on. Yeah, I loved Ace, man. The only solo album I had was Ace's. I can guarantee you that. Eric Baker feeling it. Eric Baker, the old classic. You like that? We're the Sultans of Swing. XXC said it looks like a countertop. I know, right? I'll try and get you a close look at it, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Wild color, man. Wild color. B. Britt, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate that. DJ B knows. Dragon farts. Pretty much. Tambor wants a little loud. To see the show, well, we're gonna rock and shock you. Dang, Guitar Cave wants some Judas Priest. Didn't you requested something else? You only get one request. What was the other request? I remember you said something. What did he say? Guitar Cave wants Still of the Night. All right, that's up to you, Guitar Cave. You want Still of the Night or you want Judas Priest? You only get one. You only get one. Promise you that, man. Impa said, what's the best German beer? For me, it was Kronbacher. I like that stuff a lot. I like Kronbacher. But Germans probably say that's like that's probably like their Budweiser. She said you could sing a little bit, not too shabby. I'll say this: I can sing, but I'm not a singer. How about that? That's what I say. Don Jose said, Rick, got a little something for you. I'm gonna try. All right, looks like we got a ton of stuff to do here, man. So I got to kick into overdrive. We'll do this, we're going to do this massive thingamajig here. Let's see. That's called Holy Diver by Dio right there. Mr. Crow, I'm sorry, Bark at the Moon was the next on the list there. Knock them out, man, knock them out. Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne, the solo. Let's see what else we got. We want to Still the Night solo. Okay, I got it. I think I finally figured out the stupid little chords in that one spot. This is it's like so weird. Whatever. Three classic solos right in a row. There you have it, man. Not too many folks can do that, and I'd love to see if they could, because that's something I would watch, dang it, for sure. All right, man. Kraft Lichtenwald, auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. Guten Nacht. Good to see you. Yogi Law, thank you, buddy. Hawk, I played Through the Fire and Flames about 6 minutes ago, so yeah, just zoom back, rewind, bro. E23 talking about that one. I never tried to learn that one, dude. Sorry, Dave. Yeah, we just played Speeder. It always happens. I just play Through the Fire and Flames. Dude comes in, play Fire and the Flames, bro. I just played Speeder, and you say, let's play Speeder. I feel you, brother. I haven't played. That's the first time I played Speeder all week. But it'd be on a replay, brother, for sure, for sure. No worries. It's there forever. Mike B, Christian, thank you. Mike B's feeling that. There you go. Christopher, he's like, well, Underground Races, like, who this guy? I don't know. Who am I? I don't even know who I am anymore. Jorge Barca, he said, can you do I'm also Adagio? I don't know that one. I don't think I know it. That's a late, what album? Is that on the classical album? I don't remember that one. It depends what it is. Was it this one? That one? I don't remember. I think Adagio's from that Albinoni thing. No. 25 Chalupa, how you doing? Karmic Mike, thank you guys. Thanks Cheesy Fox, thank you Davey. Ariel Gomera, thank you. Cam Hodag, appreciate that. Clayton, thank you. Third time tonight, we got a new how. What, you a Native American? How? That's pretty what they say. I was trying to remember that all hail. It's like, how'd it go? Camera goes. I can't remember those chords, dude. Used to play a long time ago. Great tune. Ex Anubis, yo, thank you so much, Davey. Appreciate that. Can't hold it. I only know this riff. I just did that Songs of Swing riff. I don't know. Corey wants to hear Punch. We could probably end with Punch, bro. We probably got to end it pretty soon here anyway, bro. Deborah Griffin, thank you so much. Corey says Ricky beating Brody likes that. Not for long. You know how Brody gets. Brody get them likes. Guitar Cave, thank you so much, buddy. Scully says, you know that John Lux tried out for all three of the solos. Dang, man, that's crazy, man. Corey said we had 356. I have no idea. I can't even see the likes, but thank you, brother. Pim's Collide. I never got into Stevie Ray. I don't know any of his stuff like that, no. No problem, Davey. No problem. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. for sure, for sure. I better, let me set up that Brody thingy real quick, man. Because we're going to go see Brody after this. Ay, caramba, man. Yo, you. All right, we're going to redirect the stream over to Brody's, y'all, after this last song. Brody. Got it. Saving that. Copy that. Okay. We're good. Real quick, what else we got? Reichel's perfect. Blue light turning red. There you go, man. Dave says crazy. I don't do the cold cover. I just do a partial cover with the solo. That's how we do. All right, quick highlight for Dave. Here we go. Quick highlight. I got a black magic woman. Okay, that was right. That was Albinoni there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I've seen Daniel play that a bunch. He likes that one. Shane Audet, I'm using a plugin called Amplitude 5 Max version 2. Davey, thanks, brother. Impus said, he about to get punched. Hey, we're about to bring the punches big time. What are the guy? Yo, what's up? Thank you so much, bro. Mike Erica Bynum, I'm doing great. How about you? Great to see you out there in Washington, Indiana. My old neighbors from Ohio, you know that? Ryko said he heard. There you go, brother. Scully said, great show, and I'll be tapping in tomorrow. Great to hear, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, brother. Thanks for hanging with us. Appreciate you. There you go, Davey. Scott Reed says, how, bro? That's 4. 4 times now. I gotta have to make a new shirt. A how shirt. How ? Shirt. Coming soon. You got it, Mike. No problem, brother. Carmen's got shredded a bit. All right, well, we got one more song to go. And I'm gonna try and do the Gates of Babylon solo tomorrow. I almost got it down. If you don't play guitar and you don't know nothing about the Gates of Babylon solo by Richie Blackmore, you don't know. That's a hard song. Unbelievably hard solo. Anyway, this is the last song of that. It's called Punch. So don't take one in the face from this tune. I promise you that. Make sure you stick around after the stream. We're gonna go redirect over to Brody the Super Shredder as a young guitar player, doing all kinds of Ozzy, Bullet for My Valentine, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, you name it. He covers about 30 years worth of cool music. With that being said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If this song doesn't help you subscribe, I don't know what else would. But thanks for hanging with me. This is called Punch. Let's get it. right, that is enough for me, y'all. 2 hours of shredding and we got to go chill. I got to get up for work tomorrow, sadly. But man, what a wonderful night. I appreciate every single one of you hanging out with me here. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed and subscribed tonight. I truly do appreciate you. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night or day. But who we got real quick? Run through the list real quick here. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me to hear that. Absolutely, bro. Thank you, Scully. I remember that. Puya, thank you so much, brother. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Appreciate you there. Gerard Villanueva, thank you, bro. Thank you, Christian Clue. Appreciate you. Carmen Gills, look out. C33 said, that's some good shit. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. DJ B, Christian, Impish, thank you, guys. Irrelevant says, should you use gasoline or lighter fluid? Probably lighter fluid. The gasoline may explode. You don't want to do that. But thank you, brother. Don't do that. Just keep practicing. Have fun playing. That's all that matters. Thank you, Reichels. Thank you. Christian said he was feeling every note. I love to hear that. Corey, thank you, brother. Liam Joseph, appreciate you there. Thank you, Impish. Yeah, we're heading off to Brody's right after this. CLX is kind of hire him to be my personal guitar. Depends how much you got. How much we talking? I mean, do you offer 401k and full health benefit package? Because that would be helpful. I have that now, by the way. Also, stock options are very important. I have quite a few of those. Lil Deb, thank you so much. Amanda, thank you so much. Always great to see you. Hope you're doing great today. Hope you have a wonderful night. Donald James, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Irrelevant. Fun Gold, what's up, dog? Thank you. Thank you, DJB. Appreciate you, brother. D. Schroyer, thank you. Dragon Flame, hello. War Rumors is feeling that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Abadoos, there you go. All right, that's enough for me, y'all. Make sure you have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at on this planet. I appreciate you. We're going to go to Brody the Super Shredders. I'm going to redirect the stream so you don't have to doom scroll. You can go right to the next best thing. I promise you that. So make sure, just go over there and at least give Brody a like. That's all I really ask. Give him a like. And if you enjoy what he does, give him a sub. We'd appreciate it. But everyone, have a great rest of your day or night. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other and take care of each other. It's all we have left on this planet. All right, everybody. We're going to go to Brody's. You'll see a link pop up momentarily. Make sure you click on that, and let's head over there. Thank you so much.